guy got destroyed.
Definitely handmade. Looks like a piece of the monolith. Chipping off such a huge piece would require a lot of effort. You couldn't do this alone.
Ooh.
The wild beasts smell us! Protect the stone! Hurry! I think I heard something. Harder! We must have this piece of the stone. It's blessed.
Time to figure this out.
Okay, that looks like they're leaving with. So let's do cutting it up.
We must have this piece of the
Hauling
stone.
it away.
Hurry. I think I heard something.
Then they get
The
attacked.
wild beasts smell us! Protect the stone!
A group of fanatics chipped off a piece of the monolith and got away with it. Apparently, it was the one with the niche I need. The same pattern as on the monolith.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart the cycle and save mankind. That's the plan. That's the plan. We're gonna try it. It's probably not gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Let's see. The group of people checked out the monolith. See the piece of what I need. The user cart to transfer the heavy stone. So they must have left tracks somewhere. Oh. Can I follow the tracks through this area? Or did they... No, it must be the other way. But how would they have gotten out of there?
Even this monstrosity couldn't survive being riddled with harpoons.
It definitely looked like the cart was going that way. Maybe out here? Are those tracks? Yeah, kind of. Sort of. Are these seriously the tracks I'm supposed to be following right now? I don't think so. Can I detective vision it, maybe? Probobus, one day. One day. Yeah, dude, there's tracks, like, all over the ground. I need a bit more of a lead here, game. Aha. Oh. Oh my.
I wouldn't want to be him.
Here we go.
Definitely handmade. Looks like a piece of the monolith. All soaked in blood. I hope it's still readable.
Excited to be the secretary of our community. The history of our ascension will be written with my own hand. 2 days ago, found the blessed piece of the stone. It's so close, the hour of our ascension draws near. New headquarters in Western Shells on Justice Street. All right, great. Between Inner Shrine and Warren. Boop. Great. Let's go, boys. Computer, absolutely my dude. Let me find it real quick. I don't see it, computer. When was it? Oh, 14 months, Prime sub. Thank you for that, dude. Thank you, thank you. I didn't see the message, though, computer. I only saw that. It just said that you did your 14 Prime sub, but no message. If you want to pop your message in chat, though, I'd be happy to check it out. How much time is left in this game? I think we're closing in on the end. I think right now we're closing in on the end. Heimer says, you look pretty today. Actually, you look pretty today. I love what you've done with your hair. It looks great. Alright, I think this is it. Oh.
I hope that didn't smash the part I need. This statue is incredibly detailed. It's practically lifelike. Damn. Did they actually try to chew that?
Wait, what? They all turned to stone? Oh, how weird. My counter just reminded me to extend my Twitch Prime sub with you, and it's done. Thanks for countless hours of awesome entertainment and the best community on Twitch. Well, thank you, my dude. That was nice of you to say. Really appreciate it. Fallen Hero, how are you today? Good to see you, dude.
The door won't budge. There you are.
Okay. Oh, we can't go down. Let's figure out what happened here.
Put it here. At last, our sentence is so close. We'll start immediately. We are honored to be the first to ascend. May this case gift free us from our bodily weaknesses and sins. Others await the ascension. I'll lock you up so no one can interrupt. Let me take the key.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Of course, they had to be, you know, really
Here.
southern.
And we are honored to be the first to ascend.
Stupid
Others
southern
await the
people.
ascension. I'll lock you up
I
so
tell
no
you,
one
we're
can
just the worst.
interrupt. Let me take the key.
The piece of the monolith was brought here, partly eaten, and the leftovers were taken upstairs. The door was locked and the key hidden among the books.
Does anyone see the key? Maybe it's on the back side. Maybe it's on this side. Oh. Okay. It's like hiding a body, and we happen to. Boop. Where is this supposed to take place? Their accents are all over the place. They really are. It's supposed to be taking place in Oakmont, Massachusetts, I think. But again, the premise is that the cycle is attracting all sorts of weird people from around the world. So, yeah. Yeah. There's that. Woot! Tentacle number 2.
This must be part of the seal.
Love me some tentacles. Okay. So there should hopefully be a hint somewhere here about where the third one is. Because we don't even have a riddle to go off for the third one yet.
Don't touch it. The stone is ours.
Yo, that's creepy. Yeah, man, I'm not seeing where the third monolith is. I hope we get a hint here or something. Maybe we can mind palace something? Something in the monolith has transformed the worshippers into completely new creatures. Beneath Where are the third... Gets Nexus, thank you for the 6 months, my dude. I really appreciate it, man. Oh, wait. Wait. Is the first monolith... Maybe the first monolith isn't the first one we saw. Maybe? Maybe those are instructions for the first of the last 2 monoliths. Let's try going to the archives again. I may have been confused there. Hey, Mon Lord Alex, what's up, buddy? The Nubaltar, yeah, the combat is very clunky in this game. Yeah, I agree. It's one of the biggest flaws of the game. The graphic pop-in of citizens, buildings, and objects, and the combat are probably like the 2 roughest parts of this. But the world and the story and the characters and the voice acting are all really cool. So, yeah, it's definitely that's one of the reasons I tell people this game is kind of a janky game. Like, there's parts of it that are really, really cool, and there's parts of it that are, like, really not that polished or great. So, yeah, it's a lot. I will say this, though. I'm enjoying this game a lot more than I did Call of Cthulhu. There was a recent remake called Call of Cthulhu that came out, and I was really looking forward to it, and it ended up being just kind of very... To put it bluntly, it was pretty mediocre. Like, it was good for fans of Lovecraft, but if you weren't like a real big fan, it was kind of not that great. But this game, I feel, is a lot better. It has a lot better gameplay. The investigative elements are a lot more developed, less hand-holdy. The open world aspects are cool. There's lots of side stuff for those that want to do it. So, yeah, a lot of good stuff. Damn it. So it's not here. It's not here. There would be a gold book up here. Maybe it was the one we've already done. Where else could we go for this? Shall transform a man from ordinary to renowned? This is the gold. He will divine inhuman treasures never before seen, drawing crowds and acclaim to his humble abode. So this is the gold beneath the azure cloak. This is a riddle, but maybe the newspaper. Let's take the newspaper. Maybe the newspaper has something about like a guy coming into riches. Let's try that. Let's try the newspaper. DMR Hawk with the 4 years. Thank you for that, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, someone famous. Yeah, yeah. Or someone who became famous. The Azure Cloak sounds like the ocean? Maybe. Maybe. Could be. Not so venomous. Yeah, I noticed that too. We got all the key evidence though, so we should have everything we need to progress the story. Nachos Broheem says, thoughts on Judgment? Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Judgment has been great so far. I can't wait to continue it today. Yesterday was one of the most fun days I've had in like, there was just so many fun things that happened in Judgment. Been having a great time with it. And we're going to be really pushing the main story today because I want to get back to drone racing. And apparently I need to do a lot more main story for that. Ah, here we go. Perfect. After the flood, celebrities. Front page, maybe? Yeah. Jimmy Price, a fisherman living in the boondocks, has become famous overnight for his remarkable findings. Not a week passed without him emerging from the sea with another piece of gold, jewelry, or ancient treasure. Bada boom. the border between Coverside and Grimhaven Bay, at the Strand Line on the eastern edge of Old Colony Street. Is that this? Maybe. Is that a Strand Line? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that terminology. Danute, yeah, I can't wait. We're going to be really pushing the main story in Judgment today. And honestly, the more I think about it, since we have our big Borderlands franchise playthrough starting on Tuesday, I think we might do a full day of Judgment tomorrow. Yeah, I think we might give Judgment a full day tomorrow, and I may order a pizza for lunch. And we're just gonna get our blankets, get our snuggies out. All of you take off work tomorrow. I can write you a note, and we'll all hang out together and play Judgment. Yep. You know, you have some time off work saved up. You should take tomorrow off. I think you should take tomorrow off. Yeah. Dr. Cohh thinks you need a mental health day. You do. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Dr. Carnage. That has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? I feel like that's some kind of edgy COD user. Dr. Carnage. Okay, let's go down here. Am I streaming on the 4th of July? Hell yeah, I am. As if CohhCarnage isn't edgy. Well, funny enough, dude, I came up with this name like 5 years ago. The whole reason that that the last name of my name is Carnage is because I led an MMO guild for almost 10 years called Carnage. So when I made my name, there was already someone on Twitch named Cohh, and the whole reason I started streaming on Twitch is because my guild wanted to check out a game, so I made my name CohhCarnage. Because that was the guild I was in. That's where the name came from. So yeah, kind of funny. It was never meant to be like, yeah, Carnage, ooh, blood. It was just like, oh, it's the name of my guild. Yeah, that's cool. And that name, by the way, the name Carnage, that happened because the guild, basically what happened was, I was playing this game called Vanguard Saga of Heroes, and I joined this guild, and I was in the guild for like a week, and the guild leader obviously had some issues. Like, he didn't have his head in the right place. And I became one of the people in the guild that was kind of vocal about it. I was kind of like, this guy is kind of like saying he wants different things every day, and I really want to play this game, so maybe an officer can talk to him or something. And I kept talking to people about it until finally someone was like, Cohh, why don't you talk to him? And I was like, because I've been in this guild a week. This guild is like years old. I'm not going to like go tell this guy how to lead his guild that I've been in for a week. And then I was thinking of leaving the guild and talking to another guild. And that guild was like, our guild is falling apart, and we don't know what we want to do anymore. So now I'm sitting here like, okay, the guild I'm in I don't really like because the leader, this other guild is falling apart, and I've got a bunch of friends in that guild. So then the other guild asked me to join them and lead them. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And then like the same day, the guild that I was in was like, hey, we don't want you to talk to the leader. Do you just want to take over the leader? And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, absolutely not. So then a bunch of people left both the guilds. And we're basically like, Cohh, start a guild. And I was like, well, shit. So I really wanted to play Vanguard, and I wanted to play it well. And I had a bunch of like really cool people that were like, let's all play together. So I was like, all right, fine. Like I said I was going to lead, but I'm only going to lead a little bit. Like I'm only just going to like do a little thing. It's not going to be a big deal. So then we get all these people together, and I will tell you this. There is nothing more frustrating than when you have a group of 40 to 60 people all in one Discord at the time. Actually, it was Ventrilo at the time. Deciding on a name for a new guild. Oh my god. Everybody wanted the guild to be named something else. Nobody could decide on anything. So, basically, we boiled it down to like we were like, okay, fine, look. Like, these 10 people want this guild name, these 10 people want this guild name. Let's just pick a word. We'll pick like 5 words and we'll vote. And whatever wins, wins. 2 days later, we were named Carnage. And that guild lasted almost 10 years. It's pretty fun. Through 10 plus MMOs, we all gamed together. It was really fun. But yeah, it was a really solid group of people. But and we had many interesting incarnations as we moved through different games. Because every time you join a game, you enter with a core, but then you turn into something else. As any MMO player can tell you, like whenever you go into an MMO, if you actively play it, it's generally something completely different than you were planning after a couple months. But yeah, what happened to Carnage? Nothing really happened to Carnage. We just kind of ran out of stuff we wanted to do. Like, Carnage was like an old school MMO guild. We liked, you know, we played like Vanguard. We even had some Shadowbane stuff in a little bit, but that was mostly a different guild for that. Age of Conan, Warhammer Online, like all the MMOs in between. And we never, there were no MMOs that really could hold us for very long. And it just, you know, like over 10 years, you know, attrition and the fact that we weren't really actively recruiting in a guild, we got down to like a core, you know, like 20 or so people, and then just life and everything. But it was great. I mean, for the longest time, it was really good. I talked to these guys for hours every day for years. A lot of good people. Some of them are actually in our community. There's definitely a few people that I played in Carnage that are now parts of our community, which is pretty fun. Did you play Neverwinter Nights MMO? No, at that point I was streaming. And actually, funny enough, it's funny that you say that. When I started streaming and we played Neverwinter Nights, I made a guild called Carnage because at the time, like right when I started streaming, there was a lot of overlap between me and my other guild, or between Carnage and my community. But Neverwinter Nights is the first game that we had a coalition in. In fact, we came up with the name, the Coalition, the community did, not me, for Neverwinter Nights. We were trying to name our guild. So the very first coalition was in the Neverwinter Nights MMO. And funny enough, the coalition was in an MMO before it was the name of our channel. All that stuff was there first. So yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna get this piece. I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it right here.
No sign of a seal.
Sorry, I went on a total tangent there. But now you know.
This isn't gonna be easy.
The prophecy says that one monolith will hide what I seek under the azure cloak. Sounds like I need to hunt for part of the seal underwater. That fisherman from the article found the gold underwater. Maybe he should have somewhere to dive from. Maybe find some clues hidden in his house. Okay. We need a co-lore emote? Me Fox, oh yes. Why Cohh is a name? Oh, that's all in my FAQ if you want to check that out. Yeah, where the name Cohh came from. Yeah. Hey Stormborn, how are you today, bud? Is this his house? The home house of Jimmy Price. There we go.
Budge.
Jimmy, none of us is going to leave our homes and join this Dane adventure of yours. We're perfectly fine here in Oakmont and have no need to look for a better place. Moreover, calling your skip Archie is drock of a Dane idea. Aunt Lavinia. Letter from a relative. Since Oakmont was stricken by the flood, fishermen complained that their prey seemed to have vacated all the coastal waters. We return empty-handed every single time. Okay. Hey, Julia. Oh, Julia, if you may have already sent them, but if you could, if you haven't, if you could shoot me the Borderland emotes, we're probably gonna get those in tomorrow night. And thank you again. I can't wait for the Borderland emotes. Oh, you're alive. Oh, I thought you were dead for some reason.
You a local?
Oh, maybe this isn't
Ask you
Jimmy.
about this shore.
Live here for 30 years. I'm gonna die here. So, what do you want?
I need to get to the base
Wow,
of that
okay.
rock off the beach. And where's the best place to dive?
So you're going to hell like everyone else. Figures.
What do you mean?
The crew, the Archie. My family, all of them drowned. Something in the mare, it calls to them. It hypnotizes them. So you still want to go?
Yep.
As if I've got any choice.
Hey, Lord Dogma.
Then may I ask you for a favor? Would you put these crosses on my relatives down there? I don't know how else to help their poor souls. If you agree, I'll show you where I used to dive. Before the snub.
But won't it be difficult to identify your relatives?
It's only been 2 days. Their bodies will not have spoiled.
But there's the fish.
The fish can void the rock, like anything alive.
You said something on the seabed caused your family to drown. How is that possible?
Archie was our chance to escape. We tried to get away, but the mare stopped us. Rocks appeared from nowhere. A deep fog fell. We spent a week roaming near the shore, unable to escape. Our supplies drained, our minds weakened. Whispers, shadows moving in the fog.
Madness.
I put on a diving suit, but the others just jumped overboard, one by one. I was the last. The suit's the only reason I got to shore.
Damn.
I'll help you. Now, give me the crosses and show me where to dive.
Okay, bless you, mister. I have a dive spot on the first floor. Here's a key.
I didn't get your name. What do they call you?
Jimmy Price. Why do you ask?
Oh.
No reason. Just wanted to know your name.
Oh, okay.
So he is the guy that's been pulling up all the good stuff. Thought he'd have nicer digs and stuff since he's been making all that money. I guess not. Disturbed rabbit. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, we'll need to get Kai on the FAQ. I haven't updated it for a while, as you can tell. Oh, here's all his nice stuff. Nice. Yes, Rowan? What's up, buddy? What was that? Hold on. Kai just went, Daddy! And then I said, what? And he said, Jabba Yar! Whether the gold I found was cursed or not, I have enough to start building a skip of my own. I'm calling her Archie. Oh, so they spent all the money on... Gotcha. Okay. Oh God! I said Kai. I meant Rowan. I'm already confusing the names. Oh, I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Totally meant Rowan. I'm gonna be one of those parents, apparently.